photo, are you asking for anyone who is parked in this parking lot to call about every make of their car that was parked there?
Yes, that's what he was asking.
What I want to identify is the parents. It's more likely going to be parents who are attending the science fair. We sometimes in an investigation you look through it with a different lens than you do the very first day that it occurs. When you go back and you rethink of all the events and the information you have, you see bits and pieces of an investigation that you need clarification on. This is simply one of those events that we're looking for clarification of the parents, the guests, the staff, only in the area that I have depicted in the photograph. We'd like them to call the tip line.
Is it because that area is close to the school exits?
I can't comment any further on that.
Yeah. These folks taken on the same day. Interviewed everyone who was at the science fair.
You guys are finished. Okay.
One last one, Jason.
Yeah, sure.
What does it say about
The investigation that you've come out with this new information for us, does it mean that the investigation maybe was hitting a bit of a wall and you need to loosen things up a little bit?
No. No, this is a productive investigation.
Are you operating the assumption that Kyron is alive?
Yes. What I can tell you is we don't have any evidence that Kyron's not alive. We have not received any evidence to suggest that.
Captain, here it is week 10, and this is the second flyer where Terri Horman is prominently figured on this flyer.
Right.
Can you
Not
say
going to
if she's
answer
a person,
any questions about Terri
suspect,
Horman.
or person of
Any other
interest?
non-investigative
Captain,
questions?
you know, on the Fred Meyer parking lot, I mean, a white truck is pretty generic from 2 months ago. Is there anything, you know, maybe someone saw something that didn't seem quite right? Can you expand a little bit on what you're looking for from people there?
Anybody that's remembers seeing something that didn't seem quite right is exactly what we'd like to hear about.
Can you re-clarify what Mr. Underhill said about you have a witness that saw the vehicle in the Fred Meyer locations. You're looking for more independent cooperation.
That's not what Mr. Underhill said.
Can you clarify it for me?
I'm sorry, I can't.
Can you explain what led to the renewed search last weekend?
We've done several different searches since suspension of the 10-day search that we did initially, and that's all based on leads that we obtained.
Is that information gleaned from the grand jury?
I can't comment on the grand jury, but the searches that we've done lately are based on leads that we've received.
Is there anywhere else you're searching or anything else you're looking for?
Cannot comment on that.
Was it a good search?
One thing I can tell you is that, you know, and I don't want to offend the media, but, you know, we've had just extraordinary cooperation from homeowners and property owners up here. You know, one of the things that makes it challenging for us is that, you know, they want to cooperate with us, but they also don't want their house and themselves and, you know, their property on the news. You know, so as you know, one of the things is, you know, why we're not telling you where we're going to go search is because we want to be able to do that and respect you know, these people that are cooperating with us, you know, respect their privacy too.
Can you clarify, I mean, with all due respect, your colleague mentioned the truck has been seen at these locations. Are we talking about all of the locations that you have pictured there, or just some of them? I mean,
no, all of these locations.
All of those
yes.
locations.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's about it for now. I really appreciate your time this morning, and you know, just you know, to our public, I want them to feel very comfortable with the fact that this investigation is being conducted professionally, with the appropriate ethics and with the appropriate attitude towards integrity of this investigation with regard to solving it. And that's why, you know, we don't come out and just provide all this information. You know, you expect us, and it's incumbent upon us. We have an obligation to you to do everything we possibly can to solve this case and find Kyron. So I appreciate your patience. Thank you.
Okay, we heard from a representative from the Multnomah County Sheriff's Department and from the District Attorney's Office this time. They are looking for very specific information about Kane Horman's F-250 white pickup truck and anyone that may have been in or near it on the morning that Kyron disappeared. That was June 4th. They released several pictures of the truck parked in spots around Kyron's school, the Skyline School, from different angles, locations around the school. They want to hear from anyone who saw the truck, saw anyone near it, or saw anyone inside the truck from 8:15 to 8:45 near the school. They also released specific locations around 2 Fred Meyer's stores where the truck may have been parked between 9 and 10:15 that morning. They would not talk about the flyers that were distributed over the weekend to residents showing Kyron's stepmother, Terri Horman, and her friend, Dede Spicer. In fact, they reiterated that they did not want to talk about Terri Horman. Bottom line, they say they want independent witness information, not someone who is connected to the family, connected to the case, or who may have been influenced by what they saw on television or read in the newspapers. Why wasn't information like this released any sooner? Why haven't they been looking for these witnesses any sooner? They say it's now appropriate for that information to go out where it wasn't before. We want to give you that tip line again in case you have any information. It's 503-261-2847 if you have any information about Kyron Horman, the truck, or anyone seen near the truck. You'll find all the new details at KATU.com, and our coverage continues at 4 o'clock this afternoon.